Hello and welcome to my own magic reviews. My name is Mike Maione and this is another of my own reviews. Just a reminder, I buy what I review so I can be objective and hopefully the review's unbiased. The prop I am reviewing today is a new Penguin release called Real Viewer by Mandy Hartley, the Penguin Magic COO. Here's a short video that demonstrates the effect. You remember the Viewmaster when you were a kid? Yes, I do. All right, it's got a reel like this, and then you put this up and you flick like that, and you see the different pictures.
I recall.
So I'm going to ask you to, I'm going to put this reel in here, and I'm going to, let's flip it a couple of times. Make sure it's moving. Okay, and what I want you to do is look through and go through as many times as you like, over and over and over again, until you find an image that you like, a place that maybe you like to go, or that you've been, or that you'd like to take somebody to. But whatever it is, it's special image to you of those images that you see. Have you landed on one yet? Have you found one that you like?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, well keep going until you find one you like. Sooner or later, you'll get one. You got one. Okay. So, okay, concentrate on the words, concentrate on the picture. I'm getting the sense there's an O there. Is there an O?
Yes.
There is an O. I thought so. Okay, and now I'm seeing an S. Is there an S?
Yes.
Okay, and wow, I'm getting good now. And I see a T. Is there a T?
Yep.
Okay, whoa, we're on a roll here. Okay, N, is there an N? I'm kind of getting a sense there's an N in there.
No.
No N. Okay, no N. That's interesting. Okay, that's fine, because, you know, no N, I'm really surprised, because I usually get that. But there's a T there. I see a T. I definitely see a T. And here's, you know what? I see, concentrate on the image. I see water. I see a sky. I see, wow, that's funny. Because I think you're thinking of the Statue of Liberty. Is that right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Woo! Okay, now, you know, I knew you were going to pick the Statue of Liberty. I know you, because I had a dream last night. I said, Rose is going to do a trick with me, and she is going to pick the Statue of Liberty. I know it sounds weird. That definitely sounds weird. But watch, there's a card in there. One card, take it out. Statue of Liberty. I've embellished the basic presentation by incorporating Anthony Miller's excellent Shiva wallet. It has 10 outs. But more importantly, compare my presentation, not that it's so great, but compare it with the promo video, and you'll see that what has to happen in order to determine the image the spectator has chosen requires that you use a progressive anagram. Now let's take a look inside the box. When you get Real Viewer, you get a rather small box. Inside the box is a viewer. That's a little smaller than the Viewmaster I recall having when I was younger. And you get a reel with the pictures on it. You get a couple of cards that have some important information that you'll use when you perform the trick. And then on the box itself is the download instructions, which took me a few minutes to find on the box, but it's right there. The viewer, the reel goes into the viewer, as you recall, right from the top, right in the top, and you advance the pictures by flipping like this. Notice you don't see anything on the outside as the pictures change. When you look inside, well, there you can see Stonehenge. And we'll advance, and now, there you go, Mount Rushmore. Well, you get it as you change the picture, as you flip the knob, the pictures advance. And that's Real Viewer. So let me tell you what I like about the Real Viewer. I like that it's an innocent-looking toy. It is. I mean, it's very innocent looking, and you can hand it out, and the spectator can examine it. I think that's great. I like that the notion of using a ViewMaster, it sort of adds a, a, a little bit of nostalgia. So I think it makes a mentalism routine a little more interesting. It's instead of just doing another book test or some other form of mentalism. It's this prop is, it's kind of interesting, and you can talk about reminiscing when you were a boy and make up an interesting story. I like the instructional video. It's very complete. Nick Locapo provides everything you need to know to do the trick and lots of good information on performing progressive anagrams. The video also provides a great way to memorize the information necessary for you to do the trick. So the video is very good. There is a chance that you can repeat the trick, which is nice, but it's not 100%. You can't always do it without kind of tipping the method. If you need to know what it's good for close-up and parlor. I certainly wouldn't think you would use this for strolling. It's kind of something to carry around that you wouldn't want to carry around. And I think it's modestly priced at $39. So do I think you need to know? Well, I think you need to know right at the get-go that the promo video does not show an entire routine. If it did, you'd see that you're going to need to use a progressive anagram. And that's not what everybody wants to do. So you need to know that. You also need to know that you will have to memorize some information, or you will have to use a crib. They do provide you with a business card size crib that you can use. And of course, there are a gazillion other ways to make cribs. But you will need to use a crib, or you'll need to memorize some information. You'll also need to practice your verbal skills and come up with different ways to convince the spectator that you haven't just memorized all the items and can figure out which item is being viewed by spelling and the process of elimination, which is pretty near to what you're doing. So keep that in mind. Also, the spectator can choose one of 7 images, but because of the nature of the reels, the audience might assume that there are more choices. With a stereoscopic vision, you actually need 2 bits of information, one to go into each eye. So there are actually 14 frames, but it only creates 7 images. So you need to know that. And then finally, there's only one reel. Penguin says that they're working on additional reels. Well, we'll see. I think Real Viewer might be good in the hands of some performers, but I really think the promo video should have shown an entire routine so that you would know before you bought it that you need to use progressive anagram, because not everybody likes progressive anagram. So I think you need to know that as a consumer. Normally, I would give this trick 4 stars, but for the fact that the promo, by omitting that the process there, or not showing the process, and because I think progressive anagram isn't the strongest method to use, well, I'm knocking off a star. And so I'm going to give Real Viewer only 3 stars. So if you're interested in it, if you're comfortable working with progressive anagrams, if you want to give it a try, it's not all that expensive. It's only $39. It's got some great points. I think the idea of using a prop that brings a little nostalgia into your routine is pretty cool. So you can get Real Viewer by Mandy Hartley from Penguin Magic, www.penguinmagic.com. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have some comments, questions, put them in the. Send me a comment. I try to respond to all of them. So do comment. And if you haven't already subscribed, well, please do subscribe. Encourage your friends to subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to that 1,000 mark. Not there yet, though. So do subscribe, and when you do, hit the little bell icon so you'll be notified the next time I post a review. Hey, if you're in the market for some unique magic, please check out my webpage, MikeMaione.com, and when you go there, go to the products, pull down, and you'll find some different magic that you won't see in advertised at Vanishing or Penguin or any other place. So do check it out. I hope you do. And, well, that's it. So until next time, well, have fun making magic.